So I've completed 5 weeks of having absolutely no sugar, no meat, no alcohol, and no smoking. But apart from the regular body vitals, what I will be doing is moving on to step 2, which is discussing my financial health and the problems I have and what am I going to do about in the next 4 weeks. Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Challange. This channel is specifically created just to share my life journey and maybe if I could help anybody along the way, which obviously are, facing the problems with their physical health, financial, mental or spiritual health. So really, apart from this, I do run a successful business called Made to Measure. So if you want to really go to madetomeasure.co.uk, you will see what we do. Essentially, we specialize in, home improvements and fitted furniture. So when I say home improvements, we do extensions, loft conversions, home refurbs, side extensions. When it comes to fitted furnitures, we do, like kitchens, fitted wardrobes, understay units, any kind of really fitted furniture within a house. So that's about that. Apart from this, I do run a small IT company, which is run remotely. It's called itworld.london. What it does is it really helps customer to utilize their digital presence and maximize their sales. So we help customers in either, obviously, it depends what they're struggling with. It could be search engine optimization or, Google My Business listings, and obviously having their online presence and making sure they're converting the leads and really helping them with the CRM, which could also be a very good tool for businesses who really need help. So that's about this, and stay tuned for the rest of the video. Right, so let's get the body vitals out of the way. Let's start with Siri. Hey Siri, what's the day today?
It's Monday, the 26th of August, 2024.
Brilliant. So that actually makes me complete 5 weeks of having absolutely no sugar, no meat, no alcohol, and no smoking. So let's have a look here. And if I look at my blood glucose, so I had obviously started with 6.3, and today I'm on 5.1 fasting blood sugar. If we look at the blood pressure, so if I look at it, I had started with 142 by 83, and now I am on 125 by 76. So that's quite good. Looking at the body weight, so if I look, I had started with 83.9 kilograms of weight, and I'm now at 79.4. So essentially in about 5 weeks I've lost just about 5.5 or 4.5, about 5.5 kgs, which is quite good. So obviously that's where my body weight is. And now looking at the heart rate, I had started with 77 and I'm on 62. So my heart rate in general is declining, which is a good thing. Obviously these are the body vitals. My BMI, for example, I had started with a BMI above 30, and out of now I'm below 29, so which is quite a good thing. Apart from this, in general, I think this is quite good numbers, and obviously it's only the 5 weeks, and I will be changing these results rapidly as I go along, I'm assuming. So just keep an eye on these and let's have a look at it next week. So how do I feel? Well, I'm obviously having no sugar for almost a month now. My body feels amazing. I have a much more clear mind. I think quite clearly, and I don't have mood swings. So I think that's definitely a good way to explain it. Because I think what happens is when you do consume sugar, you do have a spike in sugar levels, and that definitely affects your brain and your mind. So that's gone for sure. Apart from that, obviously moving on to meat, obviously I do have started getting an affection towards fatty foods, but not having meat really helps, because if I'm not having meat, I'm obviously not going for food items which are far greater in fat content. So that's that. And moving on to obviously having, no smoking, that really does help. I think the habit part has gone out of the way. I don't feel the craving, so I'm feeling really good. And speaking about alcohol, I don't feel any urge of having any alcohol anyway. So that's it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm a bit nervous I've obviously made some schoolboy errors in the past decade or so, but something tells me that I must talk about my financial, health and what am I going to do about this. Okay, so financial health. I'm going to be sharing over the next 4 weeks. So obviously we are in step 2, which is from week 5 all the way to week 8. So the next 4 weeks I'll be sharing financial health. Now to start with, I've actually calculated that I'm already on a massive debt of 40,000 plus pounds. And I think some of it is to do with really basic errors. Some of the debt is a good debt, which is obviously the finance debt. Some of it is a bad debt, which is a liability. So what's going to happen is over 3-4 weeks time, I'm going to be unfolding the debt issues and the financial life and financial situation of me, and then what am I going to do to bounce back and to unfold the problems and sort them out in a very, very organized way. I think the problem is the financial and the physical both lead to bad mental health. So obviously, if you don't address the situations, they only go worse, especially with the financial ones. If you go to a total spin, if you're not really looking after the financial issues, really it's about making those financial targets and really making a discipline to achieve them. So let's talk about this from the next week onwards. I'm going to break them down and see what am I going to do about it.